Hey guys, so there is a lot of drama in the world today. A lot, because we're starting with Trump saying that he wants to cancel elections. And also Trump threatened to use the Insurrection Act to stop protesters in Minnesota. Which means that he's gonna send the military, not the police, not the National Guard, but the military with guns and everything. Crazy. But also, good news for Trump, I guess. He got a Nobel Peace Prize. And Turkey wants to join Saudi Arabia and Pakistan in a defense pact. And also, we have a serial killer in India. An elephant, but a serial killer. So we'll get all those stories and more. So which one should we start with? Okay, start with how Trump said that he wants to cancel elections. Yeah, guys, that actually happened. Because Trump had an interview with Reuters. And in this interview, he said that we shouldn't even have elections in 2026. And the reason is that he thinks that he's done a very good job, so elections are unnecessary, and he is worried that his party might lose seats. Like, bro, seriously, that's the whole point of elections. But I was confused. I was like, didn't the US just have elections in 2024? What, they're gonna get a new president? No, I was confused, and I learned something new today. And you will too if you don't know. So every 2 years, people vote for the 435 seats in the House of Representatives and the 33 seats in the Senate. So there are elections for the House of Representatives and the Senate every 2 years. And one of them is the presidential election, which happens every 4 years, right? And then the midterm election, which would happen in 2026. And that one happens halfway between the presidential elections. Okay, you got it? Because I was confused too. But now we're all curious. Is Trump gonna cancel the elections? And short answer, no. He can't, because there's no president in the US was able to cancel any elections. But also, apparently Trump was joking. But Trump didn't come out and say that, no. But the White House and his representative speaker, Caroline Leavitt, said that, oh, Trump was joking and he's not serious, right? Like, no, Trump wasn't actually serious about that. Yeah, but Trump didn't say he was joking. But even though it was a joke, even if Trump said that it was a joke, we know Trump. If he says something as a joke, we know that deep down, he believes in it. He wants it to happen, and he's just testing the waters, making sure that, oh, the people took the joke well. Okay, maybe I'll go through with it. But anyway, the US still has some democracy, and they're still gonna have the elections in 2026. But the problem to Trump, though, is that he thinks that if the Republicans lose and the Democrats win, that the Democrats would impeach Trump. So maybe that's why he's worried about the elections, because he doesn't want to get impeached. But anyway, we'll see what's going to happen. Those elections in 2026 are going to be huge for the US too, but they're not until November 3rd, so we got a few months. But yeah, crazy that the president even said that as a joke. Okay, talk about the serial killer elephant that we had in here. Yeah, this one is wild, because if you don't know, for many years in India, a lot of elephants have been leaving their habitats in the forest and stuff, because the forests have been getting cut down. And instead of the forest, they're making new villages and mining projects, and they're just destroying the villages to build more, okay? And because of that, elephants were left with only 15% of their original land. So elephants are having a problem, right? But we're not here to talk about the elephant problem. We're here to talk about what the elephant did. Because in early January 2026, in the village of Jharkhand, a large elephant just appeared out of nowhere, and it seemed angry, and all of a sudden it just started attacking farmers. And day by day, it kept killing more people. It even showed up at night and killed people. It came out of nowhere, and that's an elephant coming out of nowhere. And in 9 days, the elephant killed 20 people and injured 15. But then, after the 9th day, the elephant just disappeared. It left the village. Why? We don't know. On January 10th, 2026, that was the last time the elephant was seen. But the people in the village are still scared. They're like, what if the elephant comes back? So, apparently more than 100 officers were deployed, and they also sent drones, and they looked everywhere, right, for that elephant. Nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found, nothing. They can't find an elephant. Also, how do you lose an elephant? But anyway, as of now, the serial killer elephant is on the loose. Nobody knows where it is. But experts are saying that the reason the elephant was doing all that is because the elephant was stressed and apparently didn't have enough food, and its migration route was blocked. So that's why the experts are saying that the elephant kept attacking people. But yeah, my whole life I thought elephants were nice. And I know elephants are nice, right? But just don't trust them because they're huge. If an elephant gets mad, just one step and you're done. Okay, so don't befriend an elephant too much. I don't know where you would befriend an elephant, honestly, but just take care if you're ever with elephants. Okay, talk about how our president won the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, just for clarification, no, Trump did not win the Nobel Peace Prize. Like, remember, the winner of the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize is Maria Machado from Venezuela. But apparently today, she met with Trump and she presented her Nobel Peace Prize medal to him. And she said that it was to thank him for helping Venezuela, okay? And it's not clear if Trump kept the medal or not, but what we know right now is that Maria gave her medal to Trump. But does that mean that Trump won the Nobel Peace Prize? No, because the Norwegian Nobel Committee spoke up and said that the medal can be given away, okay? Sure, you can do whatever you want with the medal. But the title stays forever with Machado. So no, Trump is never going to be written in the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize winner. But as I just said, Maria said that she gave him the medal because he helped Venezuela from Maduro and all of that stuff. You obviously know the story by now. But thing is, Trump also said, and that was leaked from the White House, that the reason that he didn't pick Maria to be the president of Venezuela is that she accepted the Nobel Peace Prize in the first place. And he said that if she said that, no, I will not accept that prize and Trump is the one who's supposed to get it, she could have been the president, okay? So maybe that's the reason why Maria gave Trump the medal today. No idea. But what we know right now is that Trump got a Nobel Peace Prize medal. Good for you, buddy. Okay, my turn. Talk about how we would want to join Saudi Arabia and Pakistan in their defense deal. Turkey, aren't you in NATO? Bro, you're not seeing what's happening to NATO right now? Might as well just broaden the horizon and check other countries. Wow, playing with every side. I see. Good strategy. So if you don't remember, back in September of 2025, Saudi Arabia and Pakistan signed a defense deal together, which is basically like NATO, where if one country got attacked, it means that all of them got attacked and they're gonna help each other. And that was a huge deal because, as you know, Pakistan has nuclear weapons, Saudi Arabia has a lot of money, so it was a win-win situation. But apparently today, Turkey is in the talks with Pakistan and Saudi Arabia to join them. And this would be huge if Turkey joined. Like, what? It will be in NATO with all the NATO countries, and then it will be with Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. So what if Turkey got attacked? Like, are all those countries going to help Turkey and vice versa? It's weird, it's complicated, but as of right now, nothing is signed. There's no deal yet. They're just talking, and as you know, they talk about a lot of stuff. So, you know what? We don't know anything right now. We don't know what's going to happen. But it's still huge that they're talking about this. A lot of things happen here. A lot, buddy. And especially the insurrection one. Yeah, this one is crazy. You got to talk about that. Yeah, this one is huge because Trump today threatened that he would use the Insurrection Act against the protesters who are in Minnesota. And if you don't know why people are protesting in Minnesota, it's because of ICE. And obviously, you know about the story of Renee Good, who was shot by an ICE agent. And then a few days later, actually, another guy was shot in the leg by also an ICE agent. So that's two people shot in a few days by ICE. So because of that, the people went crazy in Minneapolis. That's where Renee Good was shot. And apparently Minneapolis turned into chaos with tear gas filling the air, flashbangs exploding, fireworks being thrown, a whole mess. But again, they're protesting, right? It's legal. But apparently Trump today came out and said this. Right, let's read this together. If the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE, who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act. And if you don't know what the Insurrection Act is, let me explain it to you, because it's crazy. So the Insurrection Act lets the president send the U.S. military into American cities and also use active duty soldiers, not just police, and let the soldiers enforce laws and make arrests. So now the soldiers will go and arrest protesters. Crazy stuff, right? And right now this is a threat, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if the protesters will see this and they're like, yeah, let's just go home. Let's stop the protests. Honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. So now in the US, we will have soldiers going against protesters, so soldiers inside of America. And also, as you know, Trump wants Greenland, so soldiers outside of America. Wow, Bro, yeah, like if you're a soldier in the US, you have a busy year. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. Obviously, more dramas happening, more stuff are happening around the world every day. And also, if I missed anything, if there's something happening in your country that you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comments. There are so many things happening and I cannot just put them all, you know? So please let me know if there are any things that you really want me to talk about. And I got you, and I'll see you tomorrow.